He is ready to die. Die, 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 die.
Like it was welcome back, welcome to the show. All right, so hello everybody, thanks for joining us. We've got a really awesome show tonight. Live in the studio we have the Grawks. They're here setting up, getting everything ready, and so we're going to be talking to them in just a minute here. Also we've got a couple shows this weekend, or this weekend and next week that to talk about. We'll talk about that later in the show. That opening band there, Jaguardini is their name, and really awesome. There's a lot to mention with them, but we're going to be talking about them over the next couple of weeks because they're going to be coming into the studio performing live right in July sometime. So we've been planning that. So I wanted to play one of their videos and see what you guys think about that. Really cool I'll kind of say he's got a performance, TV head guy style performance, and so I can't wait to have them here live in the studio. Also, they do a show on YouTube called Empire of Excellence. Definitely look that up. Similar to JOKERJOKERtv in ways, but from their studio in their own style. Really cool. I've been enjoying watching some of that show. Some really cool, like Tim and Eric style skits, and they also have bands playing live and things like that. So definitely go check that out. All right, let's see. Up next, we have a new piece from Joe Orr called Nasty Nightmare. And this is pretty much a standalone single. You can look them up. Let's see. What was the Bandcamp? I thought I had a Bandcamp here. Yeah, Joe Orr, or spelled with 2 R's, ORR, .bandcamp.com. Go check out some of their past releases there. But this is a brand new release. Says, let's see, I had a little note here. Probably going forward is going to be doing standalone singles. So we definitely look forward to the next one. And if you like what you hear, go over to the Bandcamp and check it out. After that, we're going to have something from Andrew Browne, also brand new, called My Favorite Sweater. They are going to, let's see, this was premiered May 1st. So we're just now getting it and going to show it off to you guys. After that, some Harry Holmes. And then we'll be back to talk with the Grawks live here on the show. So we'll see you in just a moment.
I'm a nasty nightmare of a man, oh yeah. I'm a nasty nightmare of a man, oh yeah. I'm a dang orangutan, a total Neanderthal. I'm a nasty nightmare. Look over there, where? Over there, I see a man with a 10-mile stare and the kind of eyes that eat you alive.
sun will rise, and some days will surprise you. The rain will fall, it's guaranteed by default. There are those who'll always need to find an umbrella, and so it goes. But that's enough about the weather. The scars remain. I'll wear them with my favorite sweater, the one you did hate. Tell me, was it just about the color? We multiply and divide. It's a simple equation. Teach the young. There may be a few complications. We cauterize the heart wounds with multi-flavors. Come to find the greatest gift is the turn of pages. Scars remain. I'll wear them with my blood-stained sweater. Why so vain? You're so proud to cause pain to the other. 2 buttons lost, I know I'll recover. Drop the stitch, I'll sew another. Scars remain. Scars remain. I'll wear them with my favorite sweater. Scars remain. Scars.
Do not attempt to adjust your electronic device. There is nothing wrong with the signal.
Rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the technology. Better than he was before. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, fast. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. Better than he was before.
I'm going to say this. Okay. All right, we're back. All right, so really quickly before we bring those guys in, those songs were Joe Orr, Nasty Nightmare, Andrew Browne, My Favorite Sweater, and Paul Harry Holmes, Better Than He Was Before. Which Paul Harry Holmes is pretty good every time, but better than he was before, that's pretty, that's a step up. So, all right, well, let's bring these guys in. Come on. Let's yeah. All right, everybody, welcome the Grawks. Oh, we got some extra little windows there. We usually have like a host here sitting right here. In fact, the guy who booked you guys for the show was supposed to be here. Steve Houston, where are you? No, actually,
as soon as he booked us, he was like, "We're out of here."
He's like, he cuts out after that. He's like, that's all I'm doing. No, his band's doing a show tonight. Right. So there, Slayla, one of our hosts, Slayla is working Sweetwater over in Duluth.
Oh, cool.
So she booked a show, and they kind of got added last minute really quick. She needed somebody to fill in, so they were like, "We're doing it." So Unis Mundus tonight at Sweetwater. Anybody watching want to make it out to that? Unis Mundus is going to be there. So I'm not sure who else.
The club,
but,
not the music store.
The club.
Oh,
yeah, in Duluth, Georgia.
Yeah, because the clubs or the business is somewhere in Indiana.
Yeah,
so,
get a little bit closer.
They've got a big drive, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, it's like about an hour or 45 minutes, I think. So yeah.
Yeah, Indiana's much further.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one. Yeah.
Slayla is who booked us at the Mayhem House, by the way.
Oh yeah.
That was a show that we played.
That was a show that played. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's go down the line. Everybody say who you are, what all you do.
Steve Phillips, singer extraordinaire.
Nick Shelton, I play lead guitar.
Mark Brill, drums.
All right.
Good work, buddy.
Solid.
So we were all talking like
the media training's really taken over.
Right before we got started about like how long you guys been playing. How long has that been? Because I thought we had seen you maybe at Taste Row, but that was a little bit longer than I thought.
There's actually 4 answers to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long has Steve been playing?
That's true.
Yeah. None of us have came on at the same time.
That is true. There's been, I don't even know how many permutations of the Grawks at this point. But
yeah,
you've seen Spinal Tap.
Yeah. Everyone I've ever played with is spontaneous.
They just exploded. That's a shame.
Let's see. So I'm thinking it was 2015, 2016, something like that, when I first started trying to put something together. And then Mark is the oldest member besides myself, and that was, I think, 5 or 6 years ago.
Right before COVID.
Oh, nice.
Just as I think our first gig was like right before COVID, or the first gig I think.
Is that when you started?
What's that?
Your first show?
COVID?
Yeah.
We're responsible. It was us.
Yeah, that must have been weird to be responsible for COVID.
Causality is a weird thing, I mean, we can't. No one can say this caused that.
I mean, I don't know.
It does strongly.
Kind of happened at the same time.
Yeah, the optics are bad.
Yeah. And then when are these other guys?
I think I'm about to hit 2 years in July.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Is that it? Wow.
Yeah,
and then
it was like
6 to 9 months somewhere.
Yeah, I'm the new guy. I came in like last fall sometime, I think.
We're debating, but we might keep him. I don't know.
Yeah, still in that
So I mean, like
phase.
there was a period because I remember Grawks from back then. In a way, we played a show together.
Yes.
Rat Babies.
Yeah.
And like then, was there like a period where you weren't doing it for a little bit, or is
it's been pretty steady.
Okay.
As for whatever reason, a member would have to leave. Almost immediately look for someone and con them into joining.
But so like doing shows though. Did you?
I would say for the last 12 years we've been, the longest this ever been between shows for us is 5-6 months.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It seemed like more recently, in the last couple of years, I've been noticing more shows or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd say you're probably right.
Yeah,
Because I got
okay.
here,
Exactly.
I really just lit a
You're
fire
pushing
into
it,
the
I
you're
mean,
like-
before Nick, we were really
It was tough
amateurs.
work, but I got him cleaned up.
They stopped doing the hammered dulcimer set.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
wanna
took some
bring that
work, but
back,
we're
though.
doing.
I'm bringing that. I'm
We'll
bringing that
talk
back.
about it later.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, let's talk about now. What are we doing? What have you guys been doing lately? I heard that there was a vinyl release, or
We just had our last show was a vinyl release.
oh yeah, right here. You
we
can't
did
see
the
it in the
40
chair.
watt. It was a
Okay,
great show.
let me see if you could see it if
yeah,
I hold
it's
it
a
up.
7-inch. It's got 2 punk rock songs on one side and then
Yeah,
punk ballad on the other. Can you hear me better? Yeah.
There it
There
is.
it is.
So
And it's on vinyl.
it's our
But
newest original, which is Songs of Shame and Regret, and then we do a cover of the Sonic Strychnine. And on the other side, there's a re-recording of something that was released in 2017 off of our CD, All That Lasts, which is a song called She Drags Me, which is more of like a ballad and punk-esque ballady kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're really, really excited. We're very, very proud of it. And
What was the song that we played before from you guys? We played a music video.
that was Without You.
Is
It's
that
the
on?
video that
on
has
this?
the kids in it you were talking about.
Is
right?
that on this?
No.
That's
Oh,
on
okay.
the previous.
That's in the previous
Oh, okay,
CD.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
So
I
we've
just.
had, I don't like to count the first demo, which stupidly I put out on all the streaming platforms anyway, and I don't know how to pull it back.
Oh, really?
You know, because like, I mean, we didn't know what we were yet, and we put out anyway. We won't go too much into that. I'm proud. It's all right.
It's
Yeah.
part of the progression.
It's part of
I
the
think
progression.
So like
But
this band is like about 2 years at this point.
This lineup is about 2.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's
Aside-
not quite a year because.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, Eric's,
not even a
this
year.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're getting in the groove of it then, pretty
But
good.
He fell
I
in
will-
pretty quickly.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
I think that we were planning a show within a couple of weeks or a month.
3 weeks.
I think,
yeah,
yeah,
something
it
like
was,
that.
it was
It was,
fast.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So do you have shows coming up? We were talking about Athfest a little bit.
That's our next show.
Okay.
Athfest, June 20th at Cine, or we're playing with shit.
Beat Up.
It's Beat Up, and there's another band that I can't
yeah.
remember the name of, and I feel terrible about that. But
Yeah,
Athfest,
me either.
We're stoked about Athfest. It's
be
just
fun.
it's the most fun weekend of the summer. Really,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and get rid of all the interlopers and just us
Yeah.
us town folk.
I mean, it
and
brings
get
a few
together.
more people back
Yeah,
into
but it brings
town,
the
but
good ones in,
the people who are there for a certain thing.
Absolutely. And we're stoked. Like CNA's done such amazing work in the lab.
Yeah.
And they've got it dialed in and tuned up, and it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be great.
Hell yeah. Well, maybe if you guys get a chance, we're going to be broadcasting from about 6:30 to 8:30 every day on the channel. So if you guys are around, you want to slip on and say hi at some
Absolutely.
point.
I would love to.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're going to be set up at Attica.
Okay.
So
Oh,
we'll
okay.
be
Very
a
cool.
little bit away from downtown,
Yeah, we'll
but
go
there's
by.
parking there and everything. So you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else we need to mention? How do people find you online? Let's say that.
Well, so we're on all the streaming platforms.
Okay.
Bandcamp is the best one because that's
I agree.
they support us.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're also on Spotify. We have an Instagram account. We have a Facebook page. We have a YouTube page where all of our other videos are on.
All right. And just search the Grawks or
Grawks.
I noticed one of your was just Grawks. What was that? Facebook maybe? It's like Grawks Band or
Yeah,
something.
that's probably because I'm like technically illiterate. And
Hey,
I
well, I
probably
would-
set it up wrong in the first place. and couldn't fix it.
Yeah, I was like,
technically we are the Grawks.
yeah, the. That's
You
what
know,
I was.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
I looked everywhere else and it was the. So I was like, okay, I'm going to list it as the. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be playing we got a gust of wind coming in. We're going to be playing a video from Mutant Beatniks, and then we're going to be going to you guys live in the studio.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What are you playing in today?
We got 6 songs. It's a
Okay.
6-song set. So, and it goes back from our whole catalog, really. We're playing examples from everything.
Cool.
The 2 of the songs are off the 7-inch.
All right.
But the other 4 span the other productions that we've done.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
And did you say you said something about wanting to give these away?
Yeah, there's
Yeah?
4 right there. So I brought them, and then
Okay.
I'll take one.
All right. Well, yeah. So I want one. Dain gets one. We got 1 or 2 more here. So if there's anybody watching that wants one of these, chat in the comment. Let us know, and we'll kind of work out how to get it to you.
So we should make it a contest.
I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we can make. Yeah,
Let's do
it. Like whoever answers correctly the trick question.
What's the trick question?
Who is the coolest member of the Grawks?
Nice. Okay.
And whoever answers that correctly gets a free.
Are you going to tell me?
Exactly.
Are you going to tell me afterwards?
Yes, I'll tell you.
Because I'm not sure who the coolest.
I mean, everybody
LJ
knows,
Gordon
but,
was.
you know, we still.
I've got a good idea, but I'm not.
Okay. One more, as far as that goes, the record and our T-shirts are. You can get the physical copies through our Bandcamp.
Okay.
But also, if you don't want to go through all of that, if you go to our Instagram page and just direct message me if you're in Athens, we could just hook up somewhere.
Hey, so Doc Slasher says they're all cool.
Is that right?
And
that is the correct answer.
Does he win it then?
Well, but Jonathan Mitchell says.
Oh, wait. Jonathan Mitchell says Nick.
That is also correct.
Well, I don't have that many to give away.
But also,
Jonathan Mitchell's a suck ass. I'll say that right now.
JJ Gordon wants one too.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure it out, and we'll be in touch with you guys. All right. So let's take it away to the video. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you.
See slipping into my fingers, leaving me with something that I don't want. Darling, I'm just pretty happy. Darling, I'm just pretty happy. This morning was hard and I never again. But I didn't want to dine in my own and I wanted to live. Then I woke up this morning and I was at all pills. But that a little bit of something that I really miss. Nothing, I'm just pretty happy. Oh, nothing, I'm just pretty happy.
Hello, JOKERJOKERtv. This is Shaun Robert saying you're the best in the world. Watch now.
Breaking news from Earth. Gang members clashed with cultists inside the Caliban Pacific Strip and some of the fiercest fighting there since the Pacific War of 3 years ago. Travelers are urged to avoid this area. The recent clash itself has been blamed on the uglification journalist who aired controversial footage of a cult member slaying a gang lord. Indeed, the footage, found in a surveillance camera in one of the many abandoned villas along the Caliban Pacific Strip, revealed an unidentified woman killing a gang lord. How that woman has been identified with the cults is another question altogether. Immediately after the footage aired on channel AZULT, cultists posted a notice on one of their websites. Sources say it's the website sponsored by Temporary Meltdown Sandwiches, one of our favorite eateries here at BG News, and requires a between-the-lines decoder, claiming that they were involved. Pundits are not quite sure what to make of this post, as it involves a departure from the usual tendency of the cult to avoid confrontation with gang forces. Our show's sponsor, and an overwhelming force for civilization, Biogen Labs, is offering a reward for this unidentified woman. Why, you ask? Biogen Labs claims this woman escaped from their laboratory with a baby. Whose baby is an unanswered question. Not that a lab can own a baby, but uglification journalists are presuming the baby is the offspring of the unidentified woman. We at BG News want you to know that Biogen Labs only wants what is in the best interest of the woman and the baby. The Biogen reward is substantial. Uglification journalists have announced, however, that cultists are now claiming the baby as their soulful one, and other sources have revealed that the cultists are offering a reward for information regarding the woman and child. Meanwhile, gangs are hunting down the woman and are offering a reward for information regarding the slain gang lord. The overwhelming question for gang members seems to be how the gang lord was lured into the villa. This news itself seems to be driving a gang-on-gang feud that has been dormant for the last several years. Outside law enforcement teams are reluctant to investigate this case, but we at BG News do not have all the facts on this story. We do know that law enforcement does believe the bomb threats made against Biogen Labs by cultists are credible.
Whispers of a dying sun.
Welcome back, everybody. All right, let me get to my notes. What's that music in the background? Is that Toby?
That's the Grawks from earlier.
Oh, that was Grawks from earlier. Okay, and they're rewatching it back. Okay, here we go. I'm getting there. All right. So we so after the interview, we saw some Mutant Beatniks. That was called "Riding the Carousel," and then
froze.
What?
The screen froze.
Yeah, the screen. Was the video supposed to be that way?
Well, sometimes his videos are they're strange files.
Oh.
He's from the UK.
Yeah.
And so sometimes he saves it on weird format.
And it just did that.
It doesn't always
play right.
sync up with the eCam.
Yeah.
The right way.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you could probably.
The music was there.
They need to be quiet over there.
No, that's okay.
Guys.
Guys.
All right, that's fine. Whatever. All right. So, anyways, let's see. Where was I? Then we had them playing live, and then right after they were live, we had a Shaun Robert piece, a little like he's doing toys, a noise with toys and stuff like that. That was really cool. And that I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Garajedeárboles. I don't know.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that wasn't right, I'm sure. Anyways, thank you very much, Shaun Robert. We always like his stuff. And then Rinsse right after that with a little piece. Like, this was much older piece. It's called Sleepy Joe. And it was much older piece, but like I think he made that when Joe Biden was president. But like there's been some weird, crazy stuff on the news about him lately. And so I thought it'd be funny to play that now because lately there's been some
forever.
What?
Always.
Well, no, but lately there's some like more recent stuff. Anyways, besides the point, I thought it'd be funny to play that. And then right after that, Cecelia Chapman with Whispers of a Dying Sun. Really cool piece there. So,
Grawks rocked.
Huh?
The Grawks rocked it.
And the Grawks rocked it. Yeah. Bring
we got some.
Oh yeah. Everybody was loving it. Hell yeah. Well, go check them out on Bandcamp. Buy one of their stuff, one of their vinyls. All right, let's bring them in for a second because I had another question. We were talking about one of their music videos that we showed off. You remember that, Dain?
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. So I was asking. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh, hey, here we are. Hey. All right.
Hey, what, did he replace me? Oh, I'm in there too. There you go. Yeah, we'll talk about the flyer in a second. We'll get to that. But yeah. So I was asking you like between takes and stuff about that. You had some kids in the video.
Yeah.
And how did that come about?
Well, when we had the idea for the video, I wanted kids to make fun of this guy who was locked out of his house, down and out. And so I just kind of put a blast out on the social medias, anybody that had kids that wanted to be in a punk rock video. And, we got, enough of a response. We had a nice little, gang of ruffians there.
Nice.
It was great.
Yeah, they were great.
They were.
They were.
Yeah,
I thought
it was
those were
totally
your
fun
kids.
because they had their
Yeah,
parents
we
let
thought
them,
maybe they were
flip
your
us
kids
off
or
and
something.
My kids don't want to help me out, man.
Most time kids don't. They're like they don't really care what their parents are doing, even if they are rock stars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who wants to see their grandpa rocking out?
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so that was really cool. Who was the guy that was like breaking in the house and stuff?
So
like that?
that's Jonathan Mitchell. He's the suck ass from earlier.
Oh yeah.
We were
like him. I think he's all right.
Other than this guy, this guy thinks he's all right.
No, he's a good dude, good friend. And he was well. And then there's a couple other friends of mine that played the Sexy Cops, which is also very fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it was a great. Like you were saying that. So the kids were making fun of the guy not breaking into the house, but it was his. He was locked out.
He was trying to talk the old lady into
it kind of felt
one more shot.
It kind of felt like they were making fun of you guys a little bit as well, like because you're like in the.
Well, now that's an interesting take.
Yeah. You're like standing there playing, but then like nobody acknowges you,
you guys were
in the video whatsoever.
That was purposeful, right?
Yeah.
So exactly. That was the idea.
So it's like in the guy's head or something.
Right, totally, yeah, exactly. It's as if we weren't there.
Yeah.
Which was like,
Yeah, but then the kids are pointing and laughing or whatever, and so it kind of come across maybe.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, look at the old guys playing punk rock
because
because they're like young punks.
When you have like the throngs of like the tens of Spotify listeners, followers, monthly listeners, you know, that's like maybe a statement.
No, that was cool though. That's why I wanted to bring it back on because I thought it was so cool that you put the word out and just found some random kids that were like, I want to be in a music video.
My memory sucks, so I feel terrible because I actually know the parents of all of those kids, but I can't remember any of those kids' names right now. Which is like, I don't know if it's like past abuses on my part or just age or a combination of both, or just it could be anything.
So did they like dress up specifically like that, or did they normally look like that?
They all kind of looked like themselves, but we said lean into the ruffian. Was the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like they probably did that before. Yeah. And it was kind of a real thing,
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's like, so you want me to reenact last week? I got you. No problem.
I don't know. The kid with the mohawk was doing it.
He was.
Yeah. That was great. Yeah. So
real deal.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, you guys, awesome show, man. It was really great.
You guys rocked it out.
Definitely look forward to you playing at Athfest. That's gonna be real good. Big shout out to Athfest. They're a big part of the town. and one of our sponsors, the Athfest Educates. You can go athfesteducates.org, I think it is, and donate to them. But yeah, if you're in Athens, don't miss Athfest. It happens June 20th through the 22nd. We're going to be doing a little pre-show on Thursday night, the 19th. So tune in that.
Where are y'all playing again?
Yeah, where are you playing again?
We're playing Cine.
Cine.
So
which day?
The after part, Friday night.
Okay.
Yeah. 11 o'clock. Yep.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. So
But
Friday, 11
show up
o'clock.
at 10.
Catch these guys.
And we never looked up the other band, which is terrible.
Yeah.
You know, but again,
Some
if I
really
had
cool.
looked it up
Well,
15
Beat Up,
minutes
you
ago, I
said
would
was one of
remember it
them.
now. Yeah.
Beat Up was one of them. And I think Nathan from Beat Up or some of the other guys might be coming in too.
Oh, great. Yeah, right
so
on.
we're going to
Yeah.
get a chance to talk to them.
Hang out.
Love those guys. Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Be there.
All right, well, we'll look forward
Thanks,
to
guys.
it. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming on.
appreciate y'all.
All right, let's talk about those flyers really quick, and then I think bring that flyer back in. All right, so we've got the Athens GA TV meetup, May 27th. That's this coming Tuesday. We have a special. It's going to be a special one. This will be the last one for a while. This, I think, the sixth meetup that we did. We've had a lot of really cool panelists come in and talk about what they do, give advice, get advice, make connections. It's been really cool. But we got Athfest coming up. We got some things that we're doing, so we're going to be taking a break from it. But this last one has some young people come in and making presentations about kind of how social media affects them and how they approach social media and things like that. We're talking about some projects they're working on. So really excited about that. That's going to be at Athens Gallery on May 27th from 7 to 9. So definitely try to make it out to that. And then we have another flyer, the Bleach Garden one. Yeah. So next week on the show, Bleach Garden. We were talking about this earlier. That flyer right there. See that flyer on the screen? That's an AI flyer. I was like, oh shit, I need something really quick. And so I just dropped all the information in and it just put that together for me. So yeah, I'm whatever. So AI, a little flyer there. But they're going to be on the show next week. So tune in next week for them. I think they're playing Athfest as well. I forget. There's so many bands playing Athfest. I totally forget who they all are. But we're going to have a lot of them on our broadcast. What is that? Oh yeah, that one's cool. Dar Sombra is going to be playing this, and so they sent this flyer to us. Desert Fest in Berlin is that May 25th or 23rd through 27th. 25th. 25th. Okay.
Dozer, I God.
Yeah, John Dinosaur Jr. Yeah, I God. Oh, that's awesome. So Dar Sombra will be playing that.
Holy crap.
Yeah. That's going to be a crazy show. So Dar Sombra is going to be coming to Athens, I think in, when was that? I don't know, soon, a couple months. But we're going to be working with them, putting the show together. So we'll be talking more about them soon. I think that's it, though.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So thanks once again, the Grawks, for coming on the show. Thank you to
guys.
All the artists that submitted videos. If you're an artist out there that would like to get your stuff featured on JOKERJOKERtv, let us know. Just get a hold of us at tvjokerjoker@gmail.com and send us the file and we'll put it on the show. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Coming up next is the Athens agenda. This is all the flyers for all the events happening in Athens. So go out and we'll see you at the show. Bye.